Spawning on the left side of Windwall Forest, playing as the trolls. He's actually playing random, but he got the trolls. This is Rhaah. And you know what? I'd love to see him run the Plaguebringer this game. Let's hope it comes to that. Yes! We're gonna see the Plaguebringer. And on the other side, playing as the Orange Elves, this is Frenchy. He's gonna go with the Druid, no doubt. Oh yeah, he is. We've never seen this hero matchup either so far. Guys, I am so happy. All the heroes are suddenly viable, except maybe the Warrior of the Deep. He probably needs some buffs. Anyway, this is hot. Let's take a look at that skill tree. We've not talked about this since launch. So, the Plaguebringer is all about spreading disease. And later on, he can do a Plague Orb, which is like a multi-projectile ability. Does a ton of damage to multiple units. From Plague Disease, he can Feast on Disease, so he leeches some health and keeps himself going. He's also got the Plague Bolt, which is like a Void Arrow, except it applies disease. You're gonna also probably get Corpse Harvest at some point. If there's a lot of corpses, they can blow up, although probably not against elves. Whereas Plague Orb is the multi-projectile spell that if there's a disease condition on people, it will just do a lot more damage. So these are the core spells. He can also summon a corpse troll. Not sure if he will, at least not for a long time. He's also got weakening on auto attacks if you choose the perk. And we've got a cannibalistic aura, which is an empowering if he is standing next to a corpse. So right, that's pretty much all of it. You've got also an infect building, so if you want to take down buildings and do some harass plays, you can rely on that. Just had to go through this because, I mean, Druids we've seen like once or twice, but Plaguebringer not since the launch, and the recent balance changes to rework his spells is definitely very impactful. Should be great to see. So with our newfound variety here, I hope everyone will be enjoying these games more. Make sure to hit the ladder or to play customs. The game is free to play. You can choose one of the base game races, which is humans, elves, or orcs, as you first get into the game. Okay, Frenchy is trying to pull the creeps away, but I think he didn't really want to do that. As long as he really just gets the vibrant sectors and stuff, he's gonna be more than fine. Neither guy is making units. Surely Rhaah made some smashers though, yeah. So that does mean he could take on some of the skellies pretty quickly. Second woodcutter? What is Frenchy up to? He's not getting any food because he's not making any units. Understandable. Who needs units anyway? By the way, recently the smashers have been nerfed, so they have a little less HP now. A lot easier to pick up with heroes and any magic damage units especially. Magic damage isn't gonna come into play for a while though. Look at that attack range though. He's standing here and he can just melee attack. No problem. Oh, my dog. Yeah, this sector doesn't interest the elves. There's only Lenya there. They'll pick it up later on. There's also a Godstone that they can use to teleport out again. See if Rhaah is doing anything new. He's got only the one base, I think. Oh, he's got the second base now. That's good. No buildings yet, though. So he's just focusing on the resourcing, and I suppose... Guardians! Oh, it's a Guardian! Frenchy made an actual Guardian, unbelievable, but then he's going tier 2 immediately. Smasher tries to take on the Wyvern, but gets frozen in the process. That's never good. And that one is gonna go down. So is the Guardian, though. While frozen, they do gain some resistances, but I mean, the Wyvern is still very, very powerful. Bites him in half. Oh wait, Rhaah lives in Canada, but he's French. Just being corrected in the chat. Sorry, Rhaah. I'm fixing it. There we go. Wyvern is gonna be poking away at this base for a really long time. It's gonna take forever for it to really do the damage. Iron Mine in the north, I would have expected that to be down there, as in the end the walking distance is very comparable and so much safer. Minor thing. Lots of eye banners being picked up by the Plaguebringer. This is gonna definitely give some nice late game. What a huge map overall this is. I mean, game shouldn't be lasting too much longer than on the other maps, but it feels big. Few extra smashers. They're all over the place. What's going on with them? Okay, now Rhaah's gotta have some buildings ready to go. Throwing camp is done in the main. Making a lot of smashers, but I think he's upgrading one more base somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And definitely Frenchy is gonna be tier 2 now. He's upgrading the workforce, he's making iron mines. A lot of iron mines at once, actually. Wow. Well, unique style. Just no units, and very interestingly, Rhaah isn't trying to punish it. He's just playing for the macro. Pretty confident in his mid to late game abilities. And I think with this camp, he'll actually get the Plaguebringer to level 5, so that's pretty good. After all, he did steal some of the bandits up on Frenchy's side. Oh, he just about does not get level 5. That's annoying. He's got to take on another group. However, this Godstone would be nice to get, because he'll get around the map a little better. He definitely should at least right-click it. Wrecked. Once the big guy goes down, the others are easier to kill because he actually has a buff on him, a buff aura that applies armor to these guys. So as you can see, they're going down a lot faster now. Frenchy at level 3. Oh, dude, don't lose the druid. Okay, he's fine. Rhaah's got level 5 and he'll be picking up some skills in a moment. Actually kept the Smasher alive at like 28 points, that's crazy. Alright, let's see what he's picking. We've got 4 Brute Force skills. And I fully expect Plague Orb and Plague Disease to... any moment. 2 fight huts being made. And the throwing camp is... Is that just a thrower? Yep, just a thrower, not the upgrade. Rhaah still has not picked an ability. Frenchy's still struggling with level 3, but this will jump him all the way to level 5. Not before he gets frozen one last time. Wyvern not happy about dying. And definitely just the usual skills being picked up. Trian's Grasp, Crush Spirits, Elves Wrath, all are here now. And he's about to rearrange his skills, no doubt, to match what he's been doing in the other series. So we do have Plague Orb and Plague Disease too, so I guessed correctly. We'll be very, very curious to see what that does. And no doubt we'll be seeing a heavy, very heavy thrower-based army to try and match the Wardens. Now the Wardens have more DPS, but they have less range by a lot. And they're also a little less chunky until the Protectors come around. From there it's pretty even. See what else Frenchy is doing. Not much else actually. He has never gotten this base yet, but he's already working on the Ice Wyvern. But Crush Spirits massively weakening it, and the Warden's just delivering absolute death blows. Nice interrupt. The Wyvern does turn around and casts another Ice Cone. Should put Frenchy on level 6.5 or so. Another Crush Spirits. Okay, what did he actually pick up? He's got a Ring of Nullification and a Revitalizing Ring, so he'll be pretty chunky, which is useful against trolls, I suppose. Tempest Golem still exists, so no doubt Frenchy is looking for that at some point. Currently not spent the points yet. He should be doing the shopping, honestly. What is Rhaah up to? He's a little bit late to the party here. He's only got 3 throwers right now, but a double scrap hoard is on the way. Where is the scrap? There's some here. We should be able to actually look at the overview map from his perspective. See, the scrap is here and here. None in this one. Is that all the scrap there is? I mean, if he doesn't have a sector, the UI actually doesn't show it. There's also some scrap over here, which for some reason doesn't show up. Does it? Oh, it does. It does show up. Anyway, the first fight is about to happen, probably. Rhaah trying to match the levels of Frenchy. A little bit of a miss there. But Frenchy's going for the golem. Whereas Rhaah is getting skellies. Still, Rhaah will reach level 6, I think. Yeah. Wonder what he'll use it on. Could max out Brute Force, I guess. That could be useful. Better pick up those bags. Tempest Golem getting massively weakened. Oh my god, look at the siege resistance. Big Frenchy has once again reached the minus 70% resistance from the Crush Spirits. It's insane. Tempest Golem goes poof. And there's an amulet now. Also focus on health. This is gonna be the tankiest druid of all time. Well, Shrine of Growth is gonna get killed. And honestly, Rhaah should probably just get out of there. There's no way he can beat the army. There's just too many Wardens. Maybe he can get a cast off, however, of Plague Orb. That would be pretty smart, but I guess he isn't gonna take the chance. Currently still only on Smashers. That's not gonna go very well if he stays on that for too long. But there's another throwing camp somewhere. Can't see it yet. Actually making food patches instead of hunting cabin? What? Alright, the throwing camp is now upgrading to mass Plaguebringer, and we might be seeing the really pointy upgrade for throwers. Would be really nice to get the weakening. So far, an absolute pacifist match. They really only cared about taking the creeps, and like basically Rhaah killed this one. He's got so many bases right now. If Rhaah keeps this going, he'll severely outscale the elves. Until the elves get to like full population, because that's when they are really scary. 4 groves at the moment, and I'm a little bit surprised that Frenchy actually isn't using any of the druids. Not this druid, but the ones that you can create. As they have an aura heal. And I think it's 10 HP per second. Or is it 20 now? I actually don't know for sure. I've heard a bit of both. This base is absolutely getting wrecked. Rhaah needs to defend it. Great move by Frenchy. Got a few skull crushers. Man, Rhaah is sure taking a sweet time with this. Not in a rush. What about the bandits? Take 2 seconds to kill him. Why not? Nice counterattack against the Shrine of Growth, but I think we're actually gonna have our first big engagement of the game. No, Rhaah is gonna run. Oh, Plague Orb? No? No Plague Orb. Yeah, this is rough. Did he just lose 2 scrappers there? That's expensive. They're like 20 food each. Druid, big brave. Okay, now I want to see a Plague Orb. It's on the hero. The hero has Plague. It's the best time. Oh! Plaguebringer slowed and Crush Spirits was used too. But with so many Spellforce, it seems that Frenchy doesn't really want to engage into this. Looks like Rhaah's army has lost a lot of units though. 92 population now versus 166. Oh my goodness. And this is definitely one of the maps with more choke points. Is Frenchy just gonna right click the main? Could that work? Still just the heart of the tribe. We're really, really far away from the strong heart. And thus magic units as well, which would be very useful to have against this. But oh no, the throwers are going right through the army. Okay, Rhaah is fixing it. But Obliterate going through every single unit that Rhaah has, and we have not seen a single use of Plague Orb all game. Really want him to use that soon. I think honestly Frenchy can just right click the base. Crush Spirits is used on the hero and it dies. Level 9 is reached for Frenchy. He's gonna turn around because he's a little scared, I guess, of the spike fingers, which he should be. Oh god, the choke point is brutal. Plaguebringer is coming back. But does Rhaah actually have enough units? 104 population, so he's grown a little bit during these fights. But he's lost every single melee unit he had. "28 Wardens and 11 Protectors at the moment. Kinda crazy. Well, Rhaah is really gonna need to generate a lot of value if he wants to survive this. Ooh, that's a good start. Picked off a lot of the Wardens there. And the Plaguebringer is back. Frenchy does have his armor now. Overall, really good stats on his hero. Rhaah is nothing. He has not been to the shop yet. Makes you wonder what he's been up to. But should he get tier 3, I think there's a chance. It's just he needs to do so many things to survive now. Oh, the Ballista are here, pew-pewing at Heart of the Tribe. Crush Spirits again on the hero. Oh god, the Plaguebringer just gonna mount. Why isn't he using Plague Orb a single time though? These are definitely not the best fights. Right, 142 population, Frenchy at 160 something. The frontline smashers just absolutely melt away. And the backline is suffering from these wombo combos. Razzle bank, with no ability to spend it. He only has a single fight hut. That is not enough. Warden's getting reduced in number for sure, and 2 Ballista are still shooting. It's about to be... oh, it's about to be 5 Ballista actually. Kind of crazy stuff. Well, Plaguebringer is about to come out for one last hurrah. But Rhaah is actually gonna call GG before that, and sadly we don't get to see the Plague Orb in this match either. Frenchy pretty dominantly putting this game away. Rhaah does have at least one more chance. See how he does.